Sam, and today we're going to be doing a video about helping you grow your channel. But first, I'm going to thank you for 10,000 subscribers. I got that in 2 weeks. That's absolutely crazy, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for appreciating my content and accepting me for being who I am. And that's so awesome, and I just want to thank you for that. But the reason I'm doing this video is because a lot of you have been asking me how I grew my channel. I'm not an expert at this whatsoever. I just, I'm just doing this for fun. Hopefully I can make it my job one day, but we'll see. It's really awesome to have this platform that you can talk to people, and I understand why you want to grow your channel, because I too want to grow my channel, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to give you a couple of my tips for how I grew my channel and what you can do if you want to follow in similar footsteps. But again, I'm not an expert, so please don't come at my neck, you know what I'm saying? Also, make sure you stay to the end of the video because I'm going to be announcing the giveaway winner. Okay, so my first motto, I wouldn't really call it a tip. I just say, like, this is something that you want to live by on YouTube, is be yourself and be consistent. So let me kind of explain that a little bit. Don't try to impersonate someone, don't try to copy them because they're blowing up or they're really popular. Don't try to do that, because I'm going to go back to like 7th grade me and like say like be yourself because everyone else is taken. But it's super true, because if you're kind of like upholding like this false persona, you're going to attract an audience that expects that persona from you, and you have to keep that up. But if you're yourself and you just act 100% you, 100% raw, then you're going to attract an audience that appreciates you, and you don't have to uphold some personality or anything. You just have to be yourself, and people can tell when you're not being you. So just appreciate yourself and, believe in yourself and believe that you can do it and that your personality is just as good as anybody else's. Also, you want to be consistent. I kind of view YouTube as kind of like TV. So everybody's putting out new episodes every week, basically. And when you have like your favorite TV show, you look forward to watching them every Tuesday or watching them every Wednesday. You know when they come out, and you anticipate it, and you get really excited, and you know exactly when to click onto that video. Same here. So you want to make sure that you are putting videos out like consistently. It doesn't have to be, every Tuesday or every Wednesday, but just say like new videos every week, just so your audience can expect something from you. From me, I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that everybody knows that that's when I upload. Make sure to put this information in your banner at the top of your channel, and in your description, and at the end of your video, so everybody knows when to click onto your video. Going along with staying consistent, you need to realize that everybody's channel is not the same, and there is a timeline. Everyone has a different timeline. Some people may blow up in like a month, and like that's crazy, like I wish I did that, but I didn't. If this is something you're serious about doing, you don't want to try to take shortcuts, because in the end, you're trying to gain loyal subscribers, people that actually want to click onto your content. And again, if you're not being yourself, if you're not uploading constantly, they don't want to click onto that video. You need to realize that your channel will grow when it's time for your channel to grow. According to your timeline, you may be stagnant for about 2 years, and then all of a sudden when your video blows up, and then you make up for all the subscribers that you didn't gain. So it's all different, and if this is something you actually want to pursue, then it's just like a fact of the matter that you're going to have to like persevere. And even though it may be very discouraging, because I know I'm very number driven, if I'm putting in this amount of work, I want to see that my work is being rewarded, with subscribers, with views, with likes. Like, I like to see that, and sometimes that's not always present. I have to motivate yourself. This career is very based on self-motivation. All right, so for tip number 1 is to work smarter, not harder. So basically, YouTube is always changing, and the good thing about social media is everyone has access to it all of the time. With that being said, there are some peaks and views and stuff during certain days, certain hours. So what you want to do is go into, just Google it, like what day is most popular for my type of video, or when are most views obtained. For example, on Sundays you usually get more likes and more views because everyone's kind of lounging around the house and just like scrolling on their phone looking for things to do. And it's also really valuable to use this tool because not a lot of people upload on Sunday as well, because they usually like grind, I guess, during the week, and then they kind of chill on the weekends. So if you want to be kind of like on top of the game, make sure you like upload on like the Sundays or days that aren't as popular, because you don't have as much competition for like the clicks. On top of uploading on a good day, make sure that you're uploading at optimum time. So for example, during the week, the best time to upload is like between 2 and 3, because think about it, when kids are getting home from school, it's usually about 2 or 3, and they're probably gonna go on their phone, chill out for a little bit, and watch videos. So just make sure that you're working smarter, not harder. So tip number 2 is to really like make your keywords and your thumbnails really enticing, really like eye-catching. I know you do it, I do it. You know, you're just scrolling through your feed, you're like, oh, that looks interesting, I'm gonna click on that. If it's not interesting, if it's not bright, if it's not colorful, if it's not entertaining, they're not gonna click on it. So if you just put your title, I'm going to the grocery store, I don't know, that's not that interesting, especially if it's not for your audience. If you were more of a health-based channel, yeah, that'd be really cool. But like for me, that would not be something, it just wouldn't work out too hot for me. For example, if I were to do a dance hacks video, I wouldn't just put dance hacks in the title, okay? I mean, that'll get you a decent amount of views, but like, we want more, right? Instead, you can put like mind-blowing dance hacks, or like dance hacks like you never knew about, you can't live without. Something like, oh gosh, I need to watch that because my life is hanging in the balance here. There's also like plenty of resources that you can use, like Google Trends and stuff like that. You can go on, look up keywords, really just pick optimum words to put in your title. Something that goes hand in hand with titles are thumbnails. Thumbnails are the picture that you see right before you click on a video, and that is something that is super, super, super key, because it's literally just giving like a little sneak peek of your video. If it's something boring, they don't want to watch a boring video. You know what I'm saying? Like, so your content may be awesome, but if you have a boring thumbnail, they're not going to click on it, and they're not going to see the awesome content, and your channel is not going to grow. So yes, thumbnails you do need to spend a little bit of time on. For me, I can usually make a thumbnail in like 20 to 30 minutes. They don't have to, you don't have to spend like 5 hours on them. Just make something that you would click on yourself. So tip number 3 is actually to make everything easy for your viewer. If I say follow me on Instagram, how could I make this easier for my viewer? I could put the handle on the screen. I could put the link to my Instagram in the description. I can do it with all of my social medias. That's a super, super easy way to make it easier for your viewer. And not only will that grow your social media following, but also make it easier to tag back to your video in the future. Like swipe up on Instagram, swipe up on Snapchat to your videos. YouTube has made this awesome, awesome feature where you can actually put an end screen at the end of your video and click on your subscribe button, or you can click on like a video that you wanted to put at the end. For me, I always do my subscribe button. I do kind of like a triangle, so I do my subscribe button right here, so you click on that to subscribe. Then I do 2 video options. I do what's best for the viewer, and then my last video, so they can click on that. I see most YouTubers just putting like their subscribe button and then their last video, but honestly, I would rather put more options for the viewer to click on, especially if it includes the best for viewer option. Another way to make content more viewable and more bingeable, I guess you could say, for the viewer is to make playlists. So I honestly have like, I don't know, 5 different playlists. Like I have all videos, dance videos, lifestyle, I don't know. When I'm about to upload a video, there's an option for you to click which playlist you want to put the video in. And that way, say like, if I came to your channel, I'm like, oh, I don't really like this, but I really, really enjoy the dance videos. I can go to the playlist section and click on the dance videos and just binge all of those videos. So that is something that's super, super valuable if you want to please your viewer. Yeah. Tip number 4 is for really hooking your viewer onto your video. So like usually when you like write like an English paper or something, they always say like to put the hook or like the set or like however they call it at the beginning of your paper that really gets the reader interested into your topic and like, ooh, I want to keep reading. Same goes with videos. So if I click on your video and it's something super boring at the beginning, I'm just like, do I really want to sit through 8 minutes of this? No. So I'm going to click off and find a better video. But if you really use the first 8 seconds of your video, because that's the most important part of your video pretty much, because that's what's going to hook the reader on. The viewer. Then they're going to keep watching your video, get your watch time up, get your subscribers up. It's just going to be a good, happy time. So tip number 5 is to be relatable. Okay. So this is how I personally view it and some of my other YouTuber friends view it. So if I'm going to click on a video and it looks like you're absolutely perfect, you're happy all the time, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, why can't I be her? Or like, you know, it's just like, why does your life seem so easy? Then you're kind of like, I can't relate to them. If that, you know what I mean? But if I click on another video and like, oh my gosh, I can totally relate to you. Like my parents are annoying me too right now. Or like, yeah, homework freaking sucks. We like to see people feel the same way that we do. Like, you know, it's just, it's really encouraging sometimes that you just feel like, oh my gosh, I can relate to that. I can, you know what, I'm going through the same thing. Oh my gosh, like you have the same sense of humor as me. Like, this is great. Yeah. But again, make sure that you stick to like my motto, be creative and consistent. And that's not my motto. Be yourself and be consistent. So don't try to put on a show. Don't try to impersonate. Don't try to copy. Be yourself. Be yourself, because that is honestly the most relatable you can be to someone else. The winner from the giveaway is Nashla. Thank you so much for entering. Thank you everyone for entering. I loved learning more about you and everything like that. But please don't be discouraged if you didn't win. I am having another giveaway at 50,000 subscribers. That's huge. Wow. Wow. I would also like to give a shout out to my friend Caleb. He actually helped me with the branding that's down here. We click on it to subscribe, you know that thing. He's newer to YouTube. I think he's been on for a little while, but he's just really been encouraging to me. He goes to school with me, well, went to school with me. I graduated. That's great. I just wanted to shout him out like for a little thank you. So if you wouldn't mind, please check out his channel. It's super cool, super artsy, super aesthetic. I wish I could be him. Okay. The rest of the day is Isaiah 12:2. I will trust in him and not be afraid. Thank you guys so much for watching, and never forget how loved you are. I'm about to go inside. Again, this lighting is so bad, but we're just going to vibe with it. So, but today, or in general, I've been a little tad bit stressed. I'm dropping my merch from my Christian blog. 100% of the proceeds go to our Christian-based mission, tackling local poverty and world hunger. I created 5 designs to choose from, which are available on shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, and more. Use the code in my shop to get 15% off your purchase. Thanks for all the support, and never forget how loved you are.